Maybe extreme difficulty is a little too extreme for us. Also, where was my murder? Alright, let's turn the difficulty down to hard. We'll get this one. We started off so strong. Whoops, oh dear, right? I don't know, that one kind of had me stumped. My best guess is that Jordan McClure had a roommate that wasn't listed. Because I didn't find the right info to, like, link them together. Ooh, can I investigate my own murder? I don't think so. Alright, time for the fourth intro read. Is the late 20th century. Hyper-industrialization has swept the planet. The old Bourbon Empire has crumbled, giving way to the United Atlantic States of the first elected megacorporation president in history, Starch Cola. I'd vote for him. As sea levels rise, cities have become polluted islands. Workers dream of escaping to the fields, an exclusive retirement district few will ever see. Rival corporations vie for power, policed by privatized Starch Cola enforcers. Say justice now only exists in the shadows. Shadows of doubt. I live at 204 McDonald's. Use full info. I leave batteries lying on the floor. You know what? I kind of like this apartment. It's got a nice setup here. Got my good gaming setup. Living in McDonald's is not a bad place. How much money was that? Was it like 16 bucks? I can't buy anything with that. Drink a bottle of ketchup if I get hungry. Is that packing tape? Ah, $4 more. Now we're rich. I got some milk. Kettle, yeah. I've been drinking a lot of tea. Reminds me, let me stay hydrated here. Well, I think that's it. So I got something right here. A paper clip. Perfect. 204 McDonald's, you're loving it? Me too. This place is McDonald's. Alright. What's this? Hey. There's a big hallway. Lost perfume. Yeah, we can look for it for a little while. See if it sticks out in any obvious places. Ain't going into the basement though. Murder! Well, that was fast. Suppose crime doesn't take long in this city. Not in the Daskalaka Providence. What the what? Daskalakis projects. Okay. The Daskalakis. Sorry. Let's start with 1503 Daskalakis. If we hurry, we might be able to get there before the cops do. Especially if they take the stairs. 1503. My God, which one of these skyscrapers would it be? There we go. $1503. It's always something in the Dakalakis. I'm worried that security's gonna be real tight up here. We're in the upper echelon zone. And the cops beating us here. There's a lot of not ideal going around. Got the security field, cameras, turret, and not to mention the police standing right there. I do see a ventilation system though. How do I get in? I broke down the door. This would be an interesting opportunity if I just made a sprint for it. They shoot me immediately? They might. I hide under the bed. Let's turn off the flashlight. My God. Someone's been murdered. Hiding under a desk at a crime scene might not seem like a great strategy, but the Starch Cola enforcers, they don't... Well, they stare directly at me. Are you okay? Dispatch to you, copy. Come on, guys, get out of here. That guy definitely made eye contact with me. And now that guy's getting out of here. I think that's both of them. Taped off the area. I just wanted to shut the door, dang. And all the air conditioner out. You go back to what you were doing, please. Alright, looks like I have to do this one with the front door wide open. Where's our victim? You got a Fucon rifle right here? Oh, I see. We have the murder victim. Location of the murder. Wound was caused by a sharp object. Well, I would have assumed by the rifle it would have been a rifle. Alright. Square napkin. Violently slashed to death with a bladed weapon. I don't think I need to pin this. It's more details of the same. Give me your fingerprints. Yeah, I've seen the entry wounds. Yep. Fingerprints, that's what I wanted. Alright. So while we're here, let's check out these boot prints. Normal size 8s. Now I wonder if those can be the enforcer hands. There's footprints everywhere. Fingertip A. Fingertip B. A. B. B touched the comb. A. Fingertip C. Interesting. With all the A's and B's, it almost seems like fingertip C would be the outlier. One came in through the vents. There's a handgun here. What are you doing in here? You already gave up on this case. Their fingerprint is type B. Type A is probably the other person who lives here. So we need to figure out who type C is. But just so we can confirm things. Dear Emmanuel, how are you? Haven't heard anything for so long. I know the fields of rules about external fraternization. But if you could find your way to call, or V-mail, or send a letter, I promise I won't embarrass you. Letter to Joan Ramirez. Found at the apartment. Joan Ramirez, weapons dealer. Okay. Hey, another fun day hanging out at Obsidian without you. No fun hanging out at Obsidian. Who is this letter to? To Joan Ramirez. From Joan Ramirez. Okay. Joan Ramirez is popular for a weapons dealer. Must be pretty successful, too, to live in this swanky apartment. Holly Ragland, huh? I suspect that's who you are. I can't see the files, hang on. Holly Ragland. Joan Ramirez. The birth certificate. Joan Ramirez's birth certificate. Joan Ramirez is a boy. Interesting. Ah, money. You won't be needing that where you went. Okay, yeah, you guys like to hang out at the Ramirez. I get it. Or the Obsidian, sorry. I don't have any notes, do I? Yeah, I don't know any of their passwords yet. Oh, I will take the key to the apartment, though. Dear Holly, got your note. Sorry, but I can't hand over surveillance footage to anyone who asks. I ain't seen no average height, non-binary stalking around, though. Well, it's an interesting note. Average height, non-binary, is that the subject? HR, if you remember your password this time. The year you were born. Which, according to the birth certificate, 1935. Dear Abasov, well, I'm writing again like I said I would. Guess I hadn't had time to write you back yet. Must fly to the fields? Okay. Holly Ragland. I don't see how that's very useful. Alright. Oh, was one of your peoples killed? I think one of your peoples was the killer. Seems like our victim had a non-binary average height stalker. 1935. Holly Ragland. That's what she looks like now. Alright. Let's read her emails. Why not? Dear Holly, thank you for your note. You may be suffering from mild paranoia. Regards, Dr. Lineman. Yeah, we successfully ID'd the murder victim. Please help, Dr. Laneman. I'm sorry, I can't shake the feeling someone's been following you. I guess I have a secret admirer. Enough is enough. I've had it with your slacking off. Alright. Soma Abe. Soma Abe. Had a workplace dispute. Let's see if we can find them. Soma Abe. Get together. She's got some friends, so many things. I want to look into this guy here. Missing footwear. Quality fish. Incidents. Real quick question. Can you send me your team stats on this year's safety incidents? Explosions, collapses, depressurizations. Don't bother with the dismemberments. Thanks. Dang, where do you work? Alright. I think we found just about all the info. Let's see if this is Hallie's safe. It is not. It is Joan Ramirez's safe. I checked these drawers. I think I did. There's the front door. At least the police had the courtesy to shut the door again. Whose footprints are these? Heel size 5s. They're covered in blood. Ugh, I can never tell with footprints whose are what's. Alright, I say we go to the office and pay Soma Abe a visit. Don't mind me. Ground floor. Yeah, you take the stairs. See if you can catch me, copper. Alright. Locked. The alluring. Well, that sounds alluring. Got a phone book I can use? Looks like no. I'm about at the Cobalt. Oh, it's locked. It's cold outside. About at Annie's. You don't got a phone either? Elmon Armadillo. The salmon armadillo. Alright. We can just string words together. Abe. S. Abe. Where are you? You live at the Hansen house. On the ground floor. Is this the Hansen house? and question any neighbors at the Dalakas. Evening, what's your name? Keep your nose out of my business. Okay. You seen or heard anything unusual? Other than the state of the city? No. Do you know this person? Yeah, it's my colleague, Hallie Ragland. They passed away. Suffers from alcoholism. Saw them about the Daskalakis projects. How are you doing? Staying strong, making gains. Cool, cool. Can you provide your fingerprints for an investigation? Get out of here. Alright, alright. Can't come in and take a look around. Rather you didn't. Goodbye. What is it? Let's just close this door. Alright, unknown citizen, who is probably Sam Abbey. I haven't seen anything suspicious, that's what they said. Did I take their fingerprints? Come on, give me the fingerprints. Type D. They were not at the scene of the crime. Or at least I didn't find them. But maybe I can get some more information about where you work. Paper clips. Whose computer is this? Stay unconscious for a little longer, huh? S. Abe. That's the guy. We had a workplace disagreement, but I can't place him at the scene of the crime. Although, that is a katana. Let me grab both of these things. And scan them for fingerprints. Fingerprint type D. So that's your katana, all right? Which makes sense. I found it in your house. And I assume this is your chef's knife, too. I don't need this. I don't need this. Let's keep the lights out in case he comes in. Password is 926-something-4. HR administrator at Mulberry Enterprises. And that's where they work. Alright, well, I don't mean to stay in an innocent man's apartment. Get me out of here. Dude locked me inside. They haven't seen anything suspicious. Next bet is to go to the workplace. We could also investigate Joan if we really wanted to. Mulberry Enterprises, 9th floor. Hi there. What's your name? Your name's Islis? Do you know Hallie Raglan? You work with them. That's Hallie Raglan. Okay. They were killed by some psychopath. Really into music. I saw them somewhere around the Dos Galactus projects. Do you know this person? Yeah, it's my colleague, Soma Abe. Loves ballet dancing. Saw them today at the Dos Galactus project's 9th floor landing around 9:45 a.m. That wasn't the floor where the murder was. You provide your fingerprints for an investigation. Sure, I guess I could do. Seen or heard anything unusual? Nothing out of the ordinary. Wouldn't it be crazy if this guy was the murderer? Nope, type E fingerprints. They work together. But other than that, this man seems clean as can be. So I can just walk in here, huh? Okay, here are all the people who work here. Soma, Ollie, Kendall Fitzpatrick. Can I drag the map a little bit? Yeah. Isaac Fisher. Dejon Bankus. Sola Ilis. I already had you pinned. He's the receptionist. No wonder he was so hopeful. And Samar Chandik. Here, you can be here. Alright, I need to get into the employee database, I think. Oh! There's a computer running right here. Samar Chandik. Fingerprint F. Well, wasn't you. What about Isaac Fisher? Type G. Wasn't you. Hang on. Who are the other people? Dijon. Dijon Banks. You weren't at the apartment, were you? Type C, you sure were. Alright. We've got a really good lead now. Dijon Banks. Hang on. Just a minute. Isaac Fisher, how are you doing? Afternoon. What's your name? I'm not telling you. Alright, that's fair. Do you know this guy? Mind your own business. Alright. Seen or heard anything unusual? No. Not super helpful, Isaac. But at least I know you didn't kill anybody. I strongly suspect. Abe isn't here? No, he was at his house, remember? We knocked him unconscious. And we checked his fingerprints. They weren't at the crime scene. But Dijon's was. That's why we're looking up Dijon. Is a phone book? Perfect. My kitty's back and he's biting. Oh, what was Dijon's last name? Banks. D. Banks. He lives in the Dockalakis. Well, the lower levels. Perhaps a little jealous. Hey, am I already at the Dockalakis? Sounds like he's a spicy mustard. He seems like a spicy mustard. You live here? Somebody's coming to answer the door. I probably should be armed at this point. Dijon Banks. Can I? Connections. Fingerprint. Let's pin those. Afternoon, what's your name? My name's Dijon Banks. So you heard anything unusual? No. Do you know this person? Ollie Ragland. Yeah, it's my colleague, Ollie Ragland. Dead as a doornail. I worked at Mulberry Enterprises. Saw them today at 1503 Dockalakis. You provide your fingerprints? Well, I guess if it's for an investigation. Alright, I need this guy knocked out. I don't see any cameras. Yeah, that's him, alright. Napkin, you got any knives on you? I got the key to your apartment, I'll take that. Your work ID. Where's the murder weapon? God, your apartment's dark. Yeah. You got Hallie in your address book. Are you just friends, or is it something more? Dear Durand. Is that your roommate's name? Boulez-Boulez there. Okay. DB. Business card. Dijon Banks. Dijon. Come to dinner next Friday. Okay. So you're friends with other work colleagues. That's cool. Emma's password. I don't know anything about Emma. She works at Bumblebee. Dijon works there. Emma works at Bumblebee. Go on, give me a birth certificate. Dijon Banks. I need to find out everything I can about this guy. His shoe size doesn't fit. Bald, large, but he's an average height non-binary. He matches the description of the murderer. Or the stalker, at the very least. I don't know if this is enough to arrest him on. I'd really love a murder weapon right about now. John Banks, he has a job. That's great news. Good for you, John. A chef's knife, huh? Fingerprint type H. It's not Dijon's. There's the key to his apartment. He's awake. Let's turn off the flashlight. I don't think he's coming in here. He is unarmed, though. Where's the door? Whoops. That didn't get his attention. Maybe he did leave. A utility knife. Type H. It's not. This isn't your knife either. Go on, man. You stabbed her, but what did you stab her with? In the trash? Keep a knife in the fridge? What is that? Another utility knife. You got so many knives. And they all belong to your knife enthusiast roommate. A fourth knife, because why not? Also belongs to the roommate. My God. Alright, we need to get out of here. Maybe we'll never find the murder weapon. But maybe we don't have to. We can put him in the apartment at the night of the murder. Well, maybe not at the night of the murder. We can put him in the apartment. It's the best lead we have. I suppose he does have a weapons dealer roommate. Or she did. This really doesn't prove anything. He's just the only guy. It's just not enough evidence. At the very least, I can arrest him for suspicion of murder. Let's see. Get a truncheon too. Because I got a feeling he's not going to go down easy. Alright. Now let's go back to the apartment. Oh, did I never pick up the case resolution form? Alright, hang on. You live here. Wait. This knife? Oh, it was just found at the place. Did I get the female's fingerprints? I suspect it's fingerprint H. They were all over the apartment, and so I kind of assumed it was his roommate since they weren't his. And those fingerprints were on every knife in the universe. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, right. I never actually picked up the form for this case. The Capital Killer. Alright. Here we go. I think it's Dejan Banks. Evidence that places the killer at the scene of the crime. That would be this fingerprint. Please? There we go. Where does the killer live? In the Dakalakis. Have I located the specific murder weapon? No, I have not. Alright. So you're doing all this home invasion with no warrant? Yeah, I'm not affiliated with the police. That's why they shoot me if they catch me in the crime scene. Alright, Mr. Dijon Mustard. First floor. Second floor. Third floor. And he's not home anymore. Must have gone to work. Or maybe he did anyway. We need to go. Mulberry Enterprises. Like, I haven't really solved the case, not without the murder weapon. Oh, Mulberry Enterprises is in the same building. All I have are fingerprints on the toilet seat from Dijon. It should be strong enough evidence to get a jury to convict him. My man Jean was found pooping at the scene. Hey. Hang on, let's close these doors. Dejan Banks. What was that? Don't you worry about it. If it isn't cameras all over. Let's see. Listen, Dijon. Was that? Okay, come on. Dijon, you're bugging out here. Tell me you picked up the murder weapon again. Oh, shoot. I gotta run. Alright, well, I arrested him. I bet the murder weapon is in his office. Wasn't at the scene, it wasn't in his apartment. I think that's good enough. Oh, the kitty meow. Yeah, he came back. He's mysteriously wet now. I don't know where he's been. But it seems like he had a good time. Alright. I don't feel great about this case. The only thing I know is that he pooped at the victim's place. Maybe that's enough. I got him. Everything but the murder weapon. Solved. We did it. New perk. I can purchase an apartment in the city. Whew. Alright. I did it. We did it. This has been fun. We had some adventures. We cheeseburgered the Yakuza. We solved the murder of Hallie by the poop bandit. It's been a good time. I plan on playing this tomorrow at my normal time. The only reason I didn't play it this time at my normal time was because I overslept. But I called in sick to work and gave you 3 hours and 40 minutes instead of the usual 2. So hopefully that makes up for it. Trying to get back to normal life after COVID, and I think we're almost there. And right now, the streets are a little safer. Let's call it a day, and we can go raid someone deserving. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I had a great time, everybody. Hope I feel better too. Thank you, Aqua Drake. Hope you guys have a good time too. Now, hold tight while we find somebody to raid. Get well soon. Thank you. Congrats, I sound better, but I hope you get better soon. Yeah. If I rest my voice just a little bit more. Oh, there's lots of cool people up. There's Gimme Hug, Mika, Cozy Sweet, Starling Nice, and Peach. I'm gonna raid Peach, because I'm a big fan of Peach, and she's playing Elden Ring. It's a little intense, but you know, we could use a little spice after these murders. Now we can watch her get murdered. Oh, she's fighting Godfrey. That guy gave me no end of trouble.